All right, guys, it's Miss Brittany, and we are back at working on the Celebrating the Way a Letter Sounds packet and stuff. So right now we're going to keep going. We just finished celebrating the letter sounds, celebrating the way that certain letters sound. So for the first 5 pages, that's what we did. So now we're on here. So we need to decide in each of our pictures whether the bird is above or below. So whatever item is in the box with the bird, we'll decide if the bird's above that item or below the item, okay? And then we're gonna circle the word above or below. So here in this box, box number 1, we have a bird and a cloud. So when we look at it, do we think that the bird is above, which means on the top of the cloud, or below the cloud? So if the bird looked up right now, would they see the cloud? They would, which means that they are below the cloud. So that's always a good way that I think about it, is if I look up and I can see something, that item is above me or I'm below that item. And if I look down and I can see something, like if I'm walking on grass and I look down and I see the grass, I know I'm above the grass. So that's how I kind of look at it. So here we have the bird and we have a house. So we think about, if that bird were to look up, would they see a house? No. But if that bird were to look down, they'd see a house. So that means that they are above the house. So here is a ladybug and a bird. So the bird's flying, there's a ladybug. It's bird, ladybug. So if the bird looks up, were they gonna see part of the ladybug? They would. So they are below the ladybug. And here we have a bird and we have a plane. So we need to decide if the bird is above or below the plane. So if the bird looks up, are they going to see a plane? No. But if a bird looks down, they'll see a plane, which means that they are above. So it's kind of the opposite of however you're looking. If you're looking up and you're seeing the item, that means you're below it. And if you're looking down and you see the item, that means you're above it, okay? So now we need to draw a star above the box. So look at the box. I can either draw the star up here or down here. So I have to remember, above, above, above. So above is going to be on top of it. So we're going to do the star above the box. So if the star is over the box for above, that means that the star that's below the box is going to be underneath the box. Okay. So now we need to decide whether an item on this page is in or out. So here we have a bird in a cage. And we look at it, and does it look like the bird is in or out of the cage? Since the door is shut and there's lines over the bird and how they look, I'd say that they're in the cage. But if you look at this one and they're standing right next to the cage, they're probably out of it. Oh, cat's in a box. I don't know about you, but anytime I put a box on the ground, my cat climbs right into it. So, speaking of climbing into a box, is our cat in or out of a box? The way the cat looks here with the box, it looks like he is in the box. So here we have the cat in a box. Now, if the cat was in the box, he would look like this. So that probably means our cat is out of the box. So then we're going to come down and we need to draw a star in the box, which means that it's going to be here in the middle. And if we're going to draw a star out of the box, it means it can be anywhere that's not the box. So right there would work. So now this is going to get a little tricky just because of how complicated the pages can be with my stuff on the screen. So we need to go through and we're going to sequence by numbering each picture to put the poem in order. So we're talking about Humpty Dumpty. You know that nursery rhyme of Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So we have to come through and we see, so couldn't put Humpty together again, and a period. Doesn't seem like the beginning of our sentence or our nursery rhyme. And Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. That was close to the beginning of it, you know. We had Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. So we could probably guess that this is going to be number 2. So we need one that says Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So let's look down here. Oh, here we go. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So here, so our nursery rhyme goes, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. We wrote number 2 already. And then it says all the king's horses and all the king's men, which that'll be number 3. And so let's look at this box. It says all the king's horses and all the king's men. So we can do 3 there. So number 4 is couldn't put Humpty together again. Good job, guys. Oh, yes. Let's flip this so we can actually read it. So we're going to go through and we are going to match each clock to the time written. So, you know, this here, what time it says, we're going to match it. So this clock, you see the shorthand, it's pointing at 3, so it's going to be our hour. And the 12 will be the minutes. So 12 is going to be 60. So we know that this is going to be 3 o'clock. So those lines can go straight across. And here, since this is pointing at 12, we know it's all going to be an hour. So there's not going to be any minutes. So we're just looking to see what the hour reads. So here the hour reads 5. Funky line, apologize. And this one, the hour reads 8. So right there. And here our hour reads 11. This one, our hour is pointing to the 12. And then our hour is pointing to the 1. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to stop it for this video. And we will pick up on some more time telling when we rotate it back to, never mind, this page. All right, I will see you guys soon.